You didn't think you'd see me again, did you? After the critically acclaimed Tozo T10 trilogy, you thought I hit my high, that was it for me. But I'm back for another earbud review. What earbuds, you may ask? Well, nothing other than the Jabra Elite Active 65T wireless earbuds. I've had these earbuds for a couple of months now, so I got some things to say about them, about my personal usage, and little facts about the product that might sway your opinion on whether you're gonna buy it or not. So without further ado, let's get into it. On a full charge, these earbuds get 5 hours total playtime, with the case holding an extra 10 hours, adding up to 15 hours of total playtime. When you plug it in, for every 15 minutes that you charge it, you get an hour of listening time. It takes micro USB, which works for people who have older devices and stuff like that. It doesn't take USB-C, so if you are like a lot of people who now have USB-C devices, you're gonna have to get a micro USB cable. The case, it's small, it's compact. The only problem with it doesn't stand up. That could be a problem for somebody. If you're putting it down, it can fall off of your tables, fall off of desks. The other thing is, I've had a lot of people tell me that it's difficult to open. What you have to do is you kind of have to squeeze and pull to pop it open. It's a little difficult, but once you get used to it, it's really not that big of a deal. Now, getting into the earbuds themselves, they're very quick to connect. The second I pulled them out, they pair to my phone after the first connection, of course. The actual design for the earbuds themselves, they're pretty well designed. They're a little clunky looking in comparison to newer earbuds, but they fit comfortably in your ear. They're very snug, and because of the fact that these don't have noise canceling, it is good at naturally blocking out noise. If you prefer a lot of bass in your music, you prefer treble, mid-tones, anything like that, you can get the app, pick the specific earbuds that you have, and tune your music accordingly. Since they're so rounded off, I drop them all the time. I've dropped them at least a billion times. I can't tell you, I've pulled them out of my ears and I've dropped them, and that's both a good thing and a bad thing. You know, it means that they pass the durability test. However, I have a small heart attack every time I pull it out of my ear and it slips out of my hand. Tea break. Additionally, these are waterproof. I use these when I exercise, I use them in the rain, and I have had no problem with it. They still work just as fine as before. After dropping them, after working out, after being in the rain, they connect to my phone just as fast and just as good as they did when I first got them. Now, for the actual buttons themselves, on the left earbud, so when it's in your ear, it's back to go for volume up, forward to go volume down, and then on this one, it's, you press it for play and pause. The microphones are pretty good. I've done plenty of calls. I've done calls while I go for a jog, and I've never had a problem talking to somebody. A lot of people ask me in some of these reviews with the waterproof earbuds if you can take a shower or you can go swimming with them. I never test that. I never test to see if I can swim or take a shower. For some reason, that just seems blasphemous to me, so I never figure that out. If you want to take one for the team, go ahead, post in the comments what happens, and then I'll like your comment, I'll respond, or I'll pin it, something so everybody can see what happens. But me personally, I'm not doing that experiment. And then when you're finally done with the earbuds, you plop them back in, they adhere magnetically, you close your case, your light indicates the charge of the case. When it goes off, it means the earbuds are finally all done charging, and then you can plug it in to recharge the case. If you're looking for a pair of earbuds that's not too expensive and has a couple of things that you can do with the app to change the way that you listen, whether it be changing the bass, the mid-tones, or the treble, as well as turning on hear through, you don't get things like noise canceling, but again, these aren't the most expensive out there. Because of the fact that these are not the most expensive out there and they're not the newest earbuds, you can get the Jabra Elite 75T for not much more money for a better product that uses the same app and has better qualities along with it, takes USB-C and things like that. So if you've got a couple extra bucks to spend, I would suggest getting the 75T. But if you're just looking to drop some money on some pretty good earbuds, these are the earbuds for you. I hope this answered most of your questions, if not all your questions. If you have any more, please leave them in the comments. I always go down there, and of course, subscribe. We make a whole bunch of different kinds of videos. If you got nothing to do during this quarantine, watch our other videos. There's one where there's 3 of me and we're singing about the coronavirus. It's called the Coronavirus Blues. You should watch that. There's one where there's a peanut that flies up through the sky. 5-hour energy commercial, that one's pretty good. There's one where I'm an Italian dude in space who fights the disembodied head of Tobey Maguire. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, watch our other videos, and I'll see you next Friday. Earbud, mic drop. Peace out.